And I listened to a community and to families who have been through so much. And today, almost 7 years later, show so much courage and give us an example for the way forward, not just when it comes to safety in our schools or against the gun violence that we see too often in this country, but how we as Americans can make it. And so many of the best ideas and so much of the courage in that room came from the very youngest among us, including those who were too young to vote. And that is how it has always been in this country. At these defining moments of truth, it is the very youngest. In World War II, the 17 and 18 and 19-year-olds landing at Normandy on the 6th of June, 1944, to make this country and this world safe for democracy. On the 1st of February, 1964, students from North Carolina A&T sitting down at the lunch counter at that Woolworths in Greensboro, North Carolina, and having the audacity and the courage to order a cup of coffee. And after they were denied because of the color of their skin, showing up every day thereafter until finally they integrated that lunch counter, helped to shock the conscience of this country, inspired other young people around America, and produced the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Those young students at Kent State in 1970 who knew that we should not be at war in Vietnam and stood up against that and stood in the line of fire, 4 of them giving their lives. It has always been the young people of this country, willing to serve, to struggle, to sacrifice, who have brought us to our senses and brought us to a better place than we would have been otherwise. Let us allow ourselves to be inspired and led by them right now, at this moment. Let us ensure that each one of us does all that we can to make sure that we are worthy of them and the generations that follow. That is why we are in this fight. That's why I will stay in this fight in whatever capacity I can, and why I'm so grateful that I was in this fight as a candidate with you. I want to tell you from the very bottom of my heart how grateful I am, how well served I was by the members of this team, those who were on the campaign staff, those who never drew a paycheck and at their own expense traveled this country, brought other people in, believed in this campaign and in this country, and made sure that through the courage of their convictions and their willingness to act on them, this country could realize its potential and its promise. This has been the honor of my lifetime. I love you all, and I know that I will be seeing you down the road. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm with you.